Here we go. Hello guys, how you guys doing? As always, we're just starting a little bit early so people can join, watch the ads and all that good stuff. You guys know the drill. You are the early squad. Alvin, look, we have new emotes. Man, oh man. I took the time to level up the Pokemon, so today we can move without too many issues. Before, the average level of the team was 10. Now the average level of the team is 16. So that's a lot better. We are in line with the trainers we find on the wild now, so that's very good. Especially because even wild Pokemon were stronger than my Pokemon before. One of the good things about doing Pokemon is that I can actually see the chat on my computer instead of having you guys on my phone. This time I paid attention to have the chat on ultra low latency, so I should be able to see you guys without any delay. Last time around there was like a 30-second delay or something like that, which was not the best. So I'm hoping this time around everything's smoother. Slight delays. Yeah, man. Hello, sick puppy. How you doing? How you doing? We're about to begin. Let me get the game sounds in. Look, we have 3 new emotes. Thanks to Sol last week, we unlocked more emote slots, bringing us to a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The collection is growing. Soon we will have more and more. And I think that they look better than the original ones, in the sense that I managed to crop them better so they are more visible. Especially the Yukari one and the Sakurako one, those two look fantastic. But guys, it is time for us to begin. How's everybody doing? I hope you had an excellent week. I sure did. Not because the week itself was amazing, but last week's streams were so wholesome and you guys were so nice that I actually felt really well the whole week. I was very motivated. So much so that I have almost finished subtitling the beginner's guide that I will be publishing soon. It's over an hour, the video, and I have subtitled about 55 minutes of it. So I should have like 10 to 15 minutes more to do, which will take a couple hours. Now, because there is so much heat, because it's summer, my PC gets overheated, even though I have a good cooling system, but it's just the environmental heat is so much that it's struggling to keep cool, and so it slows down. Today even I had the computer crash completely for overheating. So tomorrow maybe or Monday I will open up the computer and replace the thermal paste, because I think I should have some more thermal paste. So I can do that to help the cooling situation. So I had completely forgotten where we left last time we played Pokemon before we went into the grind. But I remember we were doing something in this tower. Yep, okay. We totally were. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, I thought I muted myself for a minute there. So here we go. So the trainers are using level 20 Pokemon. I'm sleepy, sorry. Oh, don't worry, mate, don't worry. I know you're not feeling too well, so don't worry too much about it. One of the things I have to know how to do if I want to do streaming is to be able to talk even if no one is chatting. Because if someone joins the moment I go silent and they're watching and I'm not saying anything, they will think there is nothing happening here. So it's a lot easier if I get a feedback, but I need to be able to do it even if you guys are not able to, because I know some watch the stream as background noise and are doing other things while watching, so as long as you guys are here, it's all good. And I'll do my best to keep things moving. Working, yeah, so don't worry, man, don't worry. I know you guys have obligations that you have to attend, and as long as this works for you as background noise or company, that's fine. For me, this is my chill time of the weekend, so... What type of Pokemon is Munna? Well, we know it's Finnish, but we don't know much about it. One thing that the game should do is allow me to... Wait, maybe I'm about to say something that the game already allows me to do. Which is Psychic. I should be able to check the Pokédex during battles so I can know what a Pokemon is without having to consult the internet. Even Ash was consulting the Pokédex during battle when he didn't know a Pokemon of a trainer. I don't do much damage to Munna. Let's see what happens. So, on the preview I can see you guys seem to be just slightly behind what I'm doing, but I think that's normal. But it's like 1 or 2 seconds behind, so it's not bad. Oh crap. My horse is now sleepy. Let's swap Pokemon then. Maybe Poor Lion? She's weak to Bug and Ghost. I don't have my Bug Pokemon here. Isn't she weak to Dark too? Isn't Dark strong against Psychic? I'm pretty sure Dark is strong against Psychic, isn't it? Or am I being dumb? It's super effective, so yeah, it is. We have to wait the rest to hear your crazy theory. Oh, true! Thanks, Sick Pavi. I actually forgot I had a crazy theory that I wanted to share with you guys. Yeah, I think we should wait for more people to join before I actually let you in my crazy theory. So Black Blockheart is not in the Discord, so he doesn't know what we're talking about, but I have a crazy theory about what's going to be the FES, the 4.5 FES, and the limited batch. And I think there is a good reason for that. However, it is, as I said, crazy. It's very unlikely to actually happen, especially the first part, but there is a little bit of a chance. A little bit of a chance. Dark is immune to Psychic. Ooh, that's very convenient. Very, very convenient. That Munna is so annoying. I'm gonna finish my... Growl reduces attack, not defense, right? Yeah. So... I'm going to finish my PP for... Pursuit. Come on! Okay, Munna, you're going down. I don't know how, but you're going down. In prison. That means I cannot use Pursuit anymore? Munna is paralyzed. Oh, come on. Maybe Pigbat? Pigbat is psychic and flying, but I think I have a ghost attack on Pigbat. Maybe. I hope I do. What does Imprison do? Seal the opponent moves. I have Assurance. Let's see what happens. Okay, that worked. Psybeam. Now that I notice, my Pigbat has a pretty nasty looking tail. That's disgusting. But we finally killed the Munna. Pigbat leveled up. Yes, okay, good. Now we need to go to the Pokemon Center. That cheeky scientist. I swapped from controller to... what's the name? To keyboard. The controller was a little bit more painful on my hands. Hello, Parwa. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you had an excellent week. And you came just in time as we continue with our Pokemon adventures. Sherlock, the unique items badge were really meh. I agree, they were very underwhelming. I mean, Renge's was decent, if I recall correctly. Let me check it out. Because if I recall correctly, Renge actually had a decent one, but it's still not amazing. So... yeah, she gets some EX. Oh, okay, so during Passion State, her EX ignores 35% of the enemy defense. That's decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. Adds and it's done. Nice. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. But yeah, this batch was very underwhelming. Oh crap, I did the thing. The two time healing. Yeah, the recent update brought some new unique bond gears for Midori, Renge, Chinatsu, Hasumi, and Momiji maybe? I don't remember. But they were all very underwhelming. Nothing to write home about, to be completely honest with you. If anything, I think it was like a step back, because Tokis, Hibikis, they were so good, and those were back to back. And now we got this, which is like very meh. An ass Pokemon. Freaking ass Pokemons, they are always so annoying. But we can be even more annoying by paralyzing the ass and changing to a fire Pokemon, so we can burn that ass. Also, I did some exploration on Code Vein for tomorrow, so tomorrow we can get straight into the good part, because there was a lot of exploration to be done in the memories of Tutimu. And there was a lot of exploration to do in the Ice Zone, but I didn't progress in the Ice Zone. I just found the stuff that I didn't pick up in the parts we explored before, just to be sure. So we have a Vestige to repair, and then we have, I think, a boss to kill maybe? It looked like I was getting close to something, so I stopped there. But yeah, tomorrow's Code Vein stream should be very interesting. Also, I bought Crash Bandicoot since it was discounted, courtesy of Asumaki, because the 6.9 euros he donated last week were straight to my PayPal, so I could actually use that money. YouTube has not paid me, even though I have reached the minimum, because this cheeky system they have, it's so annoying. They tally your money until the 12th of every month, and then on the between the 21st and the 26th they pay you. But because by the 12th of June I didn't have the money, they are not paying me in June, so they are going to pay me by the end of July. That's so annoying. Last decent bond gear I can recall was Mari, allowing normal skill to reduce defense. I mean, Mari is already pretty good just thanks to ability to cleanse. That already makes her a good special for Peroro Party 2, especially if you don't have both Reisa and Natsu. So if you're using a non-self-cleansing tank, she's very good. But yeah, no, I think Toki was after Mari and she was really good. Toki's bond gear actually fixes a lot of her consistency issues, and it adds a lot of damage thanks to the buff it provided to the normal skill with armor, ignore and all that stuff. So yeah, no, Toki's was really good too. So my horse is sleeping now. That's not very convenient. What about Saori? Wait a second, let me check, because I don't remember Saori exactly. I have a vague idea, but I don't remember exactly what it does. So it reduces the cost of her EX by 2. Huh. It also increased her damage a little bit, or not? Wait a second. So she gets more crit, more damage, and up to 3 times per battle she gets a 2 points discount. That's very good. That's amazing, because her EX costs 4, so you're basically halving the cost of her EX. That's really good. That's actually really good. I think she could be a menace in some... I think her as a menace in PvP. I mean, she will be better when it's a Tsuko season in PvP, but I think she could be really good in certain scenarios. I would need to do some testing with it, but she could be really good. What's Toki Bond Gear? the wedding rings I gave her? No, Parwa. Sadly, her bond gear was different. But I think you have a chance, Parwa. You may have a chance. Maybe. As long as you don't lose hope, you may have a chance. I'm gonna use Razor Shell here so I can lower its defense. Oh, it was critical. That's convenient. Now that's not very convenient. I think I'm just gonna wedding patch when? Oh man. That would be a little bit complicated, you know? They would need to introduce more characters like Kayoko and Wakamo and Makoto. I think they are the only 3 characters that are actually over the age of 18. Well, and Shun, but we don't know her exact age. Aru Supremacy, sup guys? Also, oh my Pyroxene. Oh man, hello Aru, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, this summer, man, was quite something. I used my tickets to get Kikyo, and thankfully I managed to get Kikyo with my tickets, so my Pyroxene is quote-unquote safe, but it's a very for now situation. Play Snowbreak if you want a wedding. 80k gems and still not enough? Man, tell that to me. I have 32k gems. Yeah, man, I feel ya. I know what you mean. It never feels like it's enough. It never feels like it is enough. By the way, Aru, look, we have new emotes. New member emotes. What do you think? With that, we have 7 now. I have 1k left in my account, Lamao. Yeah, but you're not actively playing Black Lockhart though. If I recall correctly, you're not actively playing right now. Yes, I used 2 J tickets I had and 2 tickets that had no expiration, so it took me 40 pulls in total to get Kikyo, and I don't regret it for a second. Haruka is not in a Snowbreak, so I love the Wappy sticker. Yukari, yes, I knew you guys would love them. I added Yukari thinking of Black Lockhart and Aru, because I remember that you guys were very hyped for her during the summer event announcement, and I knew Porwa would go crazy for Sakurako Wappi. I'm waiting for the PC client, which got delayed. Not that I get anything from Gacha anyways. Yukari is so round, Lamao. Yes. Well, the PC client delay worked in my favor because I grossly underestimated how much work it would take to edit and subtitle my beginner's guide. Sick Puppy, there is a girl named Cherno, she may be your type. Yeah, Cherno is very gloomy and cute. Actually my favorite character in Snowbreak. But yeah, it was quite something, man. Also, wait, I actually got something. Where is it? In others, maybe? Topical use. I made something for you guys. Where is it though? Was it this one? Wait. No, not this one. That one. I tried to use this as a sticker for the channel, but sadly it didn't work. It just was so small, it was you could not really distinguish her face. But I tried to do this one. Isn't this old man going to fight me too? Oh yeah, he's hard to resist, sinful Sakurako Wappy version. Lol. Yeah, man. She's just so funny. And we have her also in the big version. Actually, that looks pretty funny. It looks like she's just on top of the Pokemon face. It looks kind of funny. I also thought of making that small little Maki a channel icon, but that also didn't look too good. But yeah, man. And if we get 3 more members, we can get another emoji. And maybe let you vote for the next emoji, guys. Maybe we'll let you vote for the next emoji. Because for now I have been picking them myself, but maybe now that the number of members is growing, we could actually start getting some meaningful votes. What is that trash bag Pokemon? So this is the game of the trash bag Pokemon, I see. What kind of Pokemon is that? So he's a trash bag, so if I burn it, it should die, right? I don't know what type of Pokemon it is, so I'm gonna try to incinerate the trash. That's what you do with trash anyways. That didn't work. Maybe I should have used a fighting Pokemon. What is that thing? His poison? What's good against poison? Earth. I don't have earth. I don't have ground Pokemons. How about Otaku Girl? Need help? Rio sticker. How much do you like it? From 1 to 10? What? You mean this one? Psychic and ground. Oh, I could use my Pigbat. My Pigbat has psychic attacks. My noobness at Pokemon is showing. How much do I like it? I like it a lot. I actually love that sticker. Mincino. That sounds so Italian. Mincino. I don't know what that is. Otaku need help. I love that the sticker is so cute. What is a Mincino? Ah, porca miseria. It's a normal type Pokemon. Well, we can flinch it anyways. Yeah, normal type Pokemons are fairly easy to spot. They look very normal. No pun intended. No pun intended. It's just they have that look that is... I don't know. What I think you guys get what I mean. Normal Pokemons have that very normal Pokemon look. They are really easy to identify. I think that you can show me any Pokemon that is a normal type that I don't know, and I would be able to spot it. They are very spottable. I think that's... Xpisher. Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh, so Xpisher, it's the old version one, which only one Pokemon gets the XP, not every Pokemon like in the new ones. Well, that was useful though. I'm glad we came to this tower. Where? Wait, am I missing something here? Where, what? I'm missing something here. A piece of vital information. Let's use my detective skills to know what is Alvin asking. Where? Maybe I need a candy to get the sugar in my brain and start thinking and solve the mystery of where. I was given these really good candies. I love crunchy candy. Sorry, I'm repairing my magnetic contactor for my big machine, lol. Oh, the remotes, 100 out of 10, yes. I'm glad you approve, Alvin. And good luck repairing the machine. Focus on that. And please be very careful. Take all the safety measures that you can. What a bustling city. Oh, this is a love hotel, I see. But we don't have company to be in this love hotel. Maybe we can find company here? How did we end up in a love hotel? So these guys are looking for like 3 girls, something like what? What are these guys doing here? Oh, so they are like doing group enjoyment. I see. I see. Be aware of spoilers. Dude, there is not much plot to spoil. Okay, so it's not a love hotel. So we are leaving this place now. They are the game devs. Oh, that's funny. Hello, Sol. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We have new emotes. Oh, what did I say yes to? No, I don't want to hire a prostitute or something like that. Hello. If you like, I will massage your Pokemon. Oh, so happy ending. Okay. You can take Blue Kid. Doing great? There was a Game Freak logo on the building. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. You're right. You're completely right. I'm glad to see that you're doing great, man. I hope you had a great week. My week was certainly very good. Very, very good. I've been just in such a good mood, and I've been looking so much to do this weekend's streams. I've been looking forward to it. I always do. Streams have been my favorite part of the weekend for a good time now. Probably after I got more used to streaming, it became my favorite part of the week, but lately, guys, it's been even better. Like, regardless of how amazing was last week, I feel like in the last few months, maybe, things have been starting to tie up a lot more in the stream, and I like it a lot. I feel very comfy in the stream, I feel very good. Which is amazing. Let's see. So here we are going to the Kabuki, right? You changed the font of your name? Oh yeah, Sol now has cursive font. By the way, Sol, I've been wanting to ask you. The profile picture you're using, is the HAL logo, that dog from HAL, the ones that make Smash Bros and Kirby and all that stuff? It looks like the HAL Laugh logo. It's very cute. I always thought it was a very cute logo. Nope, it's just a sleeping cat sticker. It looks a lot like the logo. Okay, let's see. Greetings. Bye for now. And then people. No, wait, I have an idea. People. Adults. Then no. Lifestyle. Adult. Wait. I think I can get a very funny one. Adult magazine. There we go. Adult magazine. Oh, that it was a password I needed to. Okay. So let me see if I can find the password. The password for those. It looks like he drew it himself. No, I just draw it everywhere. That's it. It's not an OC. Oh, I see. It's secret. I secretly invented a special machine. Only people who know the secret password can use it. Let's see. Pass. Secret. No. Okay, no. I think we don't have the password yet. I hope I actually look though yet tough, yet funny, like my profile guy. Does anyone here have the password? No, I don't want to change the nicknames. Check this statue. Maybe this statue has the password. No. Ouch? What do you mean, dude? Why are you ouching about? Route 4. But I don't think we're done with this city. Did I beat the leader? I think I did. I remember beating some dogs. That sounds so wrong. I didn't hit dogs, guys. You know what I mean. No, so I haven't defeated the leader of this gym. There is nice Pokemon in there. Yeah, but we need to defeat the leader, don't we? We need to go and defeat the leader with the doggies. This is where you can get the Darumaka, right? So now that you mentioned that, my brother actually likes Pokemon a lot. Contrary to me, he has played games. And he told me to get a Pokemon that looks like a Daruma doll. And to get a Pokemon that looks like an armadillo with drills in the hands. The small crocodile also he recommended. And he recommended the blue kid, which we already have. Excadrill, I know this one. I'm guessing that's the armadillo with the drills in the hands. So yeah, that was one was recommended. Drills on hands, Excadrill, yep. Hello, BJC, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We have new emotes now. You can give us your rating for the emotes. By the way, hope me snacking from time to time doesn't bother you too much. I just really like this candy. I'm not a fan of candy, but these ones I was given, they are the perfect snack. Good emotes. Which one is your favorite? It's called Wafer Al Janduya, which is like Wafer Al Janduya is like a very crunchy pastry roll filled with a paste that is almond base. Gym time, yes. We're gonna hit the gym, get some gains. The gym leader said he was going to Prime Pier and left for a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the pier. ASMR stream. I don't know if you can call it ASMR, but if you guys... Lately I've been liking coffee... coffee candy from... Oh, okay. Total coffee taste, no sugar. I see. So that's the cocaine boat with the beaches and the gambling inside? That's what this boat is? Yeah, it's a okay. So that's the cocaine jet. Okay. So what is this place? Oh, it looks like... This is passers-by... Okay. What are the... Okay. I'm going to restart my lab. The stream is lagging for like crazy for me. Oh man. Roundest Yukari, Sinful Sakurako, Otaku needs help Rio. Choose your enemy. But yeah, this candy I was given is just the perfect snack. They are bite-sized, they are crunchy, they are not too sweet. Headcount survey. Which version is the most popular? Yes. So I need to interview people now? I got a Pokeball. That's nice. Will you tell me your feeling of gratitude? No. Do you always have a feeling of gratitude? How do you thank a pet? Okay. Let's add a heart. What a wonderful phrase. I was going to try writing fuck, but I don't think the game would have allowed me to do that. How do I greet people? I say this is a very Roman way to do it. And this is the way I like to do it. Because it's very simple. It's so in Rome and in Italy in general, you can say salve at any time of the day. It works always, so you don't have to worry about being noon or afternoon or evening or morning. You just say salve and that's it. Easy greeting, easiest greeting, the best greeting. I got that Chechen Jade Arc from Snowbreak and Manchis Broke. Oh, the bow girl, yeah, she's really strong. She's freaking strong. What comes first, BA on PC or Half-Life 3? GTA 6? I would bet on BA, guys. Also, I'm thinking that BA may not be only having an issue with Steam, but they are probably going to try to line up the release of the global version on PC with the JP version, and because we haven't had any news with the JP version of for PC, they are maybe using the rating as an excuse to delay it. What is your hobby? Video games, obviously, I'm playing this one. What is your job? Wait, what did they... What did they say for job? Unemployed? Because that would be fair. Why don't you answer other questions? Okay. Battle or trade? Battle. What is your favorite kind of Pokemon? I would say strange Pokemon. What is your favorite Pokemon type? I like ghost Pokemon. Now, is there a point? Did Sherlock reveal his wild theory? Oh, no, okay. Since you guys are here, I know Mikan sadly is not here yet, but at this point, I think it's fair to talk about it. It's been 43 minutes into the stream, so... Okay, guys, so... I have a theory. I don't mind waiting. I just arrived. Yeah, it's fine, but at this point, I am afraid that I may forget to do it later, and it's better if I do now, so we can actually talk about it, instead of waiting maybe until it's too close to the end, and then we don't have any time to discuss the theory in question. I think it's more fun because it gives us a conversation topic for the stream. So let's do it now. Okay guys, here's the theory. Hello! Muratti, you joined just in time. No, don't worry man, because you joined right in the perfect moment as I'm about to discuss my crazy theory for the fest and the summer event. So you are here in the perfect time. Okay, let's talk about it. So, as some of you may know, in the Discord... Oh, like that I got in the perfect time then. Yes, exactly. So, in the Discord I said the following. I have a feeling that for the 4.5 phase we could be getting Yukino and Nico from the Fox Squad. Why is this? So, this year has been the people pleaser year. They gave us Rio, they gave us another Nerualt, they gave us the Train Twins, they gave us Niya, they gave us Nagusa, they continued the story, they showed Ayame, they showed Asami. They have been giving a lot of the stuff. They gave us Seiya, but Seiya was last year, but they have been giving the community all the stuff they've been asking for for the past 6 to 7 months. We have been getting a lot of the stuff. Chiaki, Satsuki, they were so requested too. So, if there is anything that is spammed as much as Mika when they are talking about swimsuit alts, is Fox Squad. Everyone is always spamming Yukino, Nico, Foxes, Fox Squad, anything related to them. Also, there has been some hints at it on certain material and content they have been showing in the game and in socials, and I have a feeling, I have a very strong feeling that if we get a rerun of SRT Summer this year before the anniversary, that will probably lead us into the Foxes. Remember guys that the Fox Squad is an elite squad, and I have the feeling that they will in one way or another play a role in the Deca story, or if they pick up more steam with the 7 prisoners, they will play an important role there. So that's that. Now, when it comes to the limited summer batch, I'm pretty convinced that it will be the Tea Party swimsuit alts. Kurumi is the one with a shield. I don't remember. Let me check. But it could be Kurumi too. If there are... The thing is that I think that the Fox Squad will start joining the game with the 4.5 anniversary. I'm fairly convinced about that. Let me check. Kurumi is the small tsundere. And she has a shield. Yes, Kurumi has a shield. Otogi is the one with the sniper. I have an objection, Sherlock, if you are willing to listen. Yes, of course, that's why I wanted to discuss it now, so we have time for you guys to say that I'm crazy and that my theory is shit. So go ahead. But let me tell you, I think I have a pretty good hunch with this one. These guys got me interested in Mika. I can't wait to see how good Mika will look. They'll probably give her cute shorts. Yes. They're an important figure to a volume chapter, and as we all know, BA is allergic to releasing new story chapters. I believe they'll release with volume 4 chapter 3. I mean, but who's to say that they will not announce volume 4 chapter 3 continuation in the 4.5 phase? Because while I was fairly convinced that we were going to get something related to Deca, I'm starting to think that maybe we are not going back to Deca because all the characters are wearing winter outfits, so they will probably be for the 5th anniversary, which is winter season. That's why. What kind of person do I like? Fun, cool, kind, or rich? I would say kind people. As you guys are, you're all kind people, guys. Okay, I can believe in your theory. Then it's possible. Yes. Because what is my favorite season? Autumn. Yeah, the thing is that, as I said, Deca is right now very winter themed, so it wouldn't make sense to continue Deca during summer. On the other hand, I also thought about Asami and Shuro, but I don't know if that will line up well, because both Asami and Shuro, I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't think they will be released now. So that leads me to believe that either we're getting foxes, or I don't know. What is your favorite color? Blue. Is there any point to doing all the questionnaires, by the way, guys? Am I wasting time here, or there is a point to this? Nilla is too early, I assume. Honestly, I don't think she will be ever playable. It's about entertainment. My favorite music. I love rock. No Shuro. Okay, so Shuro and Asami will be playable eventually. I'm pretty sure they will eventually be playable, but not now. There is no way she won't be playable, Sherlock. Her hype is strong. She will. Everyone loves her. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. What is your favorite time of program? I would say comedy. What is your favorite kind of movie? I would say comedy again. I bet Akira, Akemi banner in the Underground Battle Royale. Oh, that could be interesting. Alice for first character. Hello MacGyver, how you doing? How you doing? My guess is that will happen around winter, because all the Deca stuff is very winter themed right now, so releasing it during summer would be kind of weird. So I'm not expecting the Deca story to continue now in summer. But Alice has a good chance during winter. Didn't the devs said they'll make all characters playable or something? No, I don't think so. Because that would mean that Rin, Ayumu, Aoi, all of those characters need to become playable at some point, and I don't think that will happen. Have you read Volume 5 Chapter 2? If so, did you like it? So, I read most of it. There were some parts that I was just too busy, so I did not bother reading. But overall, I liked it. I like how Nagusa kept growing a lot on a personal level in this chapter. I like how they use the Ayame as a character. No, I'm not giving spoilers. I'm just saying... I'm not going to say anything about anything. I'm just giving my feelings about it, but I'm not going to say what happened or anything like that. But I think that they connected very well the dots. The only thing that left me a little bit disappointed was the ending, because I was not expecting it to be the end. But hopefully this is the end of that story arc, and then it opens a new story arc. Many leads point towards Mecha Alice or Kurumi. Leaks. I would be more convinced about Kurumi. happening than Alice, to be honest. Because some people is saying that the Kurumi would be like an alternative to the Yuka. I don't even know what I'm answering. I like math. Well, statistics more than math, but what is your weakest? Social studies. Social studies are for dumb people. I'm kidding. I will give... Okay. School life. Yeah. Also, Kurumi has a shield, but don't forget that Nico is also a frontline character. She even wields a shotgun, so she could actually be a tank with a Yuka style kit. Yuka doesn't have a shield on her track suit or in her base version, so she doesn't need to be wearing a shield to have a shielding ability. Where do you like to go for fun? The mountains, because I don't like fun, I like peace and quiet. I'm Hoshino too. What do you do on holidays? I play video games. What is your favorite? Oh, come on, I didn't even read the answers. Sports and pastimes. Never heard her name in a year. Nico is probably has more chances. Yeah. More about Pokemon. What do you think the most fun... Oh, come on! What do you want to become? What? Trainer, I guess. First student's Mika? No, Mika is going to be the limited batch. Are you guys saying she could be the new first student? Kurumi and... Nico and Yukino, yeah, I'm pretty convinced it's going to be them. I'm pretty convinced. And the tea party is going to be the summer batch for the second part. Either before or after the fest. Usually after. Limited batch, but how would we get 3 banners? No, because remember that we get a pickup batch, fest, and then a limited batch. So the pickup batch was Hyakaryonan, then we get fest, then we get limited summer. So, for example, last year, pickup was SRT, fest was Hoshino and Shiroko, and then limited was Hiyori, Saori, you see? And then we should get a rerun, because after the limited batch we get a summer rerun, and I think that's going to be Saori, Hiyori, and Misaki. Next week the Lunatic Ghost is on. Oh man, that's gonna be hard. Who's your favorite? What? I don't even know who these people is. Let me Google how these trainers look. Is there any gym leader that is like, you know? Oh, what you're saying is third Tea Party member will be safe for a rerun. Yes. Or a freebie. It could be a freebie. The plain girl is the best. I don't know how they look though. Let me see. Pokemon Black gym leaders. Alice is cute. You guys know what kind of character I'm looking for. You guys really know. Let me see. There is this... Wait, these characters are so weird. Elsa... Okay, Elsa is cute. Could be Elsa. Skyla, I don't like, no. I don't like Skyla. It could be Elsa. Yeah, I'm gonna... Claire is... Nah, Claire looks... Nah, I'm just gonna pick Elsa. Elsa looks cute. Skylight's the best? Nah, dude. She's cute. She's cute, but I prefer Elsa. Sorry, dude. I made my choice. Turn out it's single banner fest and it's Erika, first 6-star students with new attack type, green color. Man. Poor Erika, getting shafted year after year. Waiting and waiting to join her friend. I just got back home and I'm about to make Japanese curry while I clean my room. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Hello Asumaki, how you doing? How you doing? I'm getting visited by my German and Polish friends. Oh, that's nice. That sounds really nice. By the way, happy Midsummer. I know Finnish people celebrate Midsummer. So, wait, I got scammed. I did all of those questionnaires for nothing. Midsummer, are we not 1/3 way in? Well, what can I say? Ask the Scandinavian. If you have meeting, try deglazing after stir fry. A step with a little... Ooh, that's delicious. I was pulling aluminum cables as stitch as my wrist. Hundreds of meters for 2 apartment complexes. Thick as my wrist. Oh man. Lamao true? Yeah. Man, I have a brother that worked with offshore turbines for wind energy. And he said that the cables that connect that stuff, they are meters thick. That it's really crazy. He once sent me a picture of the stuff, and like when he was telling me about, for example, the machinery they were using to lift not tons of weight, thousands of tons of weight. It's like it's a number that is so big that you cannot even imagine it in your head. Like a ton is already 1,000 kilograms. 3,000 tons. It is, how can you imagine that? It is out of my comprehension. After reading the Pajama event and the Chihiro Momo talk, I can say for sure that scrapping her camp version is another horrible crime for Nexon. Dude, Chihiro is one of the most forgotten characters in the game, and she's amazing. Nexon really needs to give her some love. Here I am, only playing with 0.75mm cables. Yeah, like 3 million kilograms. Yeah, 3,000 tons should be 3 million kilograms, but try to imagine the dimension of something like that. It is just so... It is just so out of the realm of the ordinary that it's hard to imagine something that heavy. How is the hot weather in there, Sherlock? I should ask this for everyone. I'm curious. It's very hot today, especially because we are getting some African heat reaching the country, so it's even hotter. So much so that today my computer actually turned off for overheating. 37 degrees Celsius and melting, yeah. We had earlier today we peaked at 36 or 37 too. Right now it's getting cooler, but we still have 32, so it's pretty hot still. Holy shit, praying for you, Sherlock and Alvin. Yeah, man, like, if you think we have it bad, I'm pretty sure what Porwa has it worse. Mine is like 25. Oh man, I envy you so much. It's raining there. Oh man, Sol, that sounds nice. We need some rain here. Chihiro conversations with Noah was so mind-blowing for me. 4 degrees here. Oh yeah, you're in the southern hemisphere, so for you it's winter now. It was 38°C the other day, but thankfully today it's cloudy. Man, right now it's, yeah, like this past week has been really hot. Thanks bro, everyday occurrence here all year long. Yeah, how do you survive with 38? You don't. Mine goes anything above 26 and I start to get scorched alive. Yeah man, 40 Celsius all year in here. Yeah, I was saying, if someone has it bad, it's probably you, Porwa. But man, I gotta say, I mentally trying to not think about the heat and just focus on everything else, so I don't suffer as much. But sometimes it's like, I just wanna die. It's so hot, and I feel like dying. Porwis from the Fire Nation. Yeah, with all the spice they eat, it may as well be the Fire Nation. Heat is awful, you don't wanna do anything with it. Exactly, I hate freaking heat. Dude, I love autumn, I love winter, because if it's cold, you can put a jacket on and you are golden. You go to bed, you feel cold, you get some more bedding and you are golden. Wet is freaking summer. There is no way to escape the heat. You go out, you can be wearing shorts and a very thin t-shirt and you're still burning. You could be even naked and still be burning. I hate the heat. There is no way to escape it. It's awful. It's truly awful, and it's so draining. It makes you feel sluggish and tired. Dude, here we have, for example, today we are going to probably have 32 degrees all night too. Some summers we reach upwards of 40 degrees and it's 24 hours. It's ridiculous. I hate to go to bed and it's still hot as hell. The best solution I found for heat outside is those disposable cold. Oh yeah. Oh. Guys, I think we went into the wrong street. I don't think we have to be here. Oh! He's flashing us. What? He's giving us flash. It's actually impressive how these techs are working at this heat. Yeah, man. Other than that, yeah, you gotta tug it out. Yeah, man. A dude wearing all black and sunglasses came out of nowhere and stopped us to give us a flash. That's very suspicious. I'm the dude. You can fight the gym leader now. He went back to the gym. Okay, let me just talk with these drug dealers and see if they give me something. and then we can go to the gym leader. With the Spacciatori. I wonder what's the good stuff they are selling. I think I'm lost. Is this the gym? It's not the gym. Oh wait, there is a dude that looked like he had an item. Let's talk to the dude. And the lady. Lady, give me an item. No? Dude, give me an item. One of his Pokemons is really cute. Ooh. The flashing dude. Do you want to go up? I need to check. Dude, he's touching me. Okay. Nothing suspicious. This dude is suspicious. Wait, is my preview that is... Oh yeah, my preview is a little bit behind. So you guys are actually seeing things as they happen. I thought you guys were behind what was actually happening. Why cannot get the live preview though? What is this? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Just let me get a little snack in. Man, this candy is so addictive. I will share a picture in the Discord so you can guys see it later. Ooh, a girl gave me attraction. She wants to charm us. Test messages. It does take a while for the delay, maybe 30 seconds. Huh. Oh, this guy is Italian. Ciao, ti stai divertendo? Non sentirti in imbarazzo, parla pure, con chi vuoi. Oh, true, I didn't translate for you guys. I'm sorry, let me talk to him again. Hello, are you having fun? Don't feel ashamed. Ask with whoever you want. I mean, talk to whoever you want. It's actually a bit weird. I feel the delay feels faster sometimes and slower. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Hello, Mikan. How you doing? We have new member emotes. Guys, we have some of you here that can use the emotes. Spam the emotes. Show me those emotes. Es la primera vez que vengo aquí, pero este precioso paisaje hace que me sienta como en casa. La próxima vez traeré a mis amigos. So that's Spanish, and he said, it's the first time I come here, but this beautiful scenery makes me feel at home. Next time I will bring my friends. There we go. Nice. Flawless Italian accent? Well, I'm Italian after all. Have you tried Castigliacone? Oh wait, is this... Oh, this is German. Ich habe mir nun ein Auto zugelegt, damit ich die Nacht Stadt auch ganz ohne Orden zum Greifen nah. Es sei denn, ich rassele durch meine Führerscheinprüfung. Reading German is so hard, guys. I cannot translate that. I don't have that. I don't know that much German for me to translate that. Stop placing your polyglot skills. I mean, it's probably the only thing I can flex about. I have played Pokemon Black and White, but never found these people. Maybe my memory is failing. Maybe. This is the European version though. Maybe in the European version we have this and you don't have it in the American version? I don't know. That way! Toward the gym. Let's go. We're gonna fight Bruch. Use magic. I'm a magician. That's all I know of Portuguese, man. Obrigado. I also know that one. What else can I know? Do I know in Portuguese? New summer info on 9 days. On the 19th. Yes, on the 19th. July 19th. Yes. And then we should get another stream for the 4.5 phase on August around the 7th or the 4th. I don't remember. 4th or 7th. How brutal is Italy that skilled men in many languages struggle to find a job? So, okay. The thing is, guys, that it doesn't matter how skilled you can be. If no one gives you a chance, you're fucked, and no one gives me a chance. So I decide to carve my own path. Find and employ myself. I'm doing contractor work. I'm finding little jobs here and there. Some analytical jobs, some planning jobs. Just building a little bit of a reputation for myself. Putting my skills to the in practice and just building up myself, and hopefully my self-employment will get me enough of a curriculum and a trajectory for me to then stabilize with a more consistent job. But for now, I think carving my own path is the only way forward for me. I spent 25 pulls on my New Year Mutsugi, no luck. These were all tickets though. Damn. Charlotte too sexy. Not many company can handle it. Yeah, man. Honestly, okay. I don't want to sound arrogant or like full of myself, but envy has been a little bit of an issue. I've had some issues with people being envious. And I know it can sound ridiculous, but people is so vain and so superficial that they can feel threatened by you even if you haven't done anything. For example, hi Bianca? Oh, the girl, yeah. I got pulled for New Year Kayoko. I haven't stepped into the job search domain now. When I do enter, I hope the economy is better. Oh, don't worry, man. You have one advantage that I don't have, which is being young. I'm not that young. That's why the system is a little bit against me, because if I was under 30, companies would have an incentive to hire me because they would get tax deductions and pay less taxes, but because I'm over 30, they have to pay full taxes for hiring me. So that's a little bit of a problem. Jail about your Giga Chat Joe and Chin. Kinda, man, kinda. Now the thing is that, for example, many years ago I was working retail, and there was this dude that was like the shop boss, and clients came that were Japanese, and I offered them a hand in Japanese and tried to help them to the best of my ability. And guys, I'm not saying like I'm fluent in Japanese, but I knew enough to help these people. And whenever like clients would talk in Japanese or in English or in Spanish, because I have a mother tongue in Spanish, you guys know how good my English is, my Japanese was good enough. There was the store boss felt threatened by me and start literally doing my life harder inside the workplace to push me to leave on my own terms. You're over 30? Yeah, man, I've said it in the past. I actually want to pull for Mutsuki, but Yuka banner raid ate into my reserves, man. Yeah, but and to be fair, Yuka will. It's less replaceable. Okay, point noted. Find a job before 30. I don't know how's the law in your country though. In my country, being 30 means you're fucked. 60-year-old, deaf over 30. Grandpa Sherlock is here, man. Ouch. But was it suck? Yeah. No, you didn't. Yeah, I mentioned it in the past. I've mentioned, guys. I even said once, Black Lockhart, dude, I'm a lot older than you, because I don't remember what the context was, but I said I'm not that far from my 30s, but yeah, I'm older than 30. Sherlock is a grandpa like me, man. Come on, friends, 30 isn't that far from us, kinda, yeah. 25 years old people here are stupid and jobless. Okay, Yank. Dude, I can be... Okay. Actually, I'm an uncle in real life too, so that's not fair. I mean, it's fair, but you know what I mean. Come on, Uncle Gang, yeah. Also, guys, I know I sound younger than I am, but I'm actually... Now even I can defend you, Sherlock. Come on. Why? Bro, was my friend with the dinosaurs? Was friend with the dinosaurs. Well, to be fair, they were really cool. How could you not be friends with dinosaurs? They were really cool. As they say, age is just a number. Yeah, man. You do sound younger than you are. I believe that's a good thing. Hey, my nieces are actually visiting since yesterday. Ankh Gang assembled. Yeah, man. Where is it? Also, man, 30 is not that old. I think that I don't know when 30 became old, but when I was 20, 30 was still considered young. I don't know why the 30 is now considered old. Well, I'm 22 and I might become an uncle in like 2 years, who knows. Man, show us the dinosaur language skills. I'm 33 now, lol. Alvin. We are the same age, mate. I don't think 30 is old, so as much as the online spaces have gotten younger. Yeah, man. Sherlock Soul is younger than his body. I actually look very young too. I knew it. Yeah, man. I think Zoomers, they think they'll live at max to 50. So they think 30 is old. To be fair, Zoomers are so stupid and they are filling their brains with so much galaxy gas that they will die young, so it's fine. Have you seen those girls that have like 20 or 30 and they look like 60? Zoomers are aging so fast. They are aging so fast. 34, closing to 35. I'm the honorable one. Man, I'm 21 years old and I think I'm the youngest here. Oh nice, we're about equal. I know everyone here is over the age of 18 because of the analytics the channel provides me. But I gotta say, I'm surprised at, even though there is quite an age gap between many of us in the chat, because we don't have like we don't have, besides me and Alvin, we don't have too many people that have the same age. No, and even then, we can have like really good conversations with people being very civil and everyone behaving in a very mature way. And I like that everyone here is an adult and behaves like a mature adult, because that's the other thing. Nowadays in society, adults still behave like kids and try to be something they are not. And people is just not open to dialogue, so I'm really happy to see how good this chat is, to be honest. We are closer than we think. Yeah, I might not sound like, but I'm there too. Really? You're one of us, Sol. You're one of us. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, mate. I need another snack. Man, these are addictive. Because I don't have TikTok. Those things destroy the mind. Yeah, man. I don't have TikTok either. I opened an account. Ah, that's why I said Uncle Gang. Yeah. True. I opened a TikTok account to publish like short clips and stuff to promote the channel, but at a certain point I gave up with it because I thought it was useless, and the suggested content from TikTok was so brain rotting that I didn't want to interact with the platform, so I'm out. I had my life experiences ahead of time, so yeah, I'm emotionally mature, if anything. I mean, we never stop maturing. There is always stuff to learn. Life has many facets. I understand what you mean, but trust me, there is always something new that will challenge how you feel now. Don't know if I can call myself mature. Well, let me... yeah, we do have a pretty nice community, yes. Let me put it this way. The fact that, for example, when we can disagree without you saying, okay, I'm out and you don't come back to the stream. Or the fact that we can have a conversation and disagree and still have a conversation then in the future, that's a sign of maturity. Did you upload your sexy dancing video on TikTok? Yeah, man, it grew like wildfire, but it was too much, so I got banned. Yeah, I think I got on the last bus out, considering I didn't grow up with TikTok, more so Facebook, though granted I just used it as a messaging app. Yeah, that's a good point, Sherlock. That's why I like discussions. It shows people can react once you disagree with them. Yeah, the thing is that I think that people nowadays, they don't see discussions as something. People thinks as takes the word discussion and turns it into something hostile. They think discussing means I have to convince the other part that I'm right and they are wrong, while discussion only means I say my point of view, you say your point of view, we can agree, disagree, we can get convinced of the other person's point of view, but there is no like a goal to the discussion. There is no need for hostility in a discussion, but nowadays people have turned it into something that is always polarizing. Either you convert to my POV or you're my enemy, and that's an issue with today's society and the way they approach discussion. Yeah, why I wouldn't come back here? It's super fun here and these people are fun to be around and hilarious AF. Yes! Though I should say TikTok isn't inherently bad, so as much as the attention economy and algorithm issues. Yeah, you explained very well. I'm glad. When it comes to TikTok, so here's the thing. I don't believe that TikTok in itself is an issue. The issue, okay, and this is like every system has one common issue, and that's it. People interacts with systems. You can create TikTok with a good purpose in mind, but if people uses it for nefarious goals, it will turn into a brain rotting machine. For example, OnlyFans, when it was created, it was not an app created with the goal of becoming an adult platform. So much so that at a certain point they were planning for making adult content forbidden in OnlyFans. But when they realized that adult content was so profitable, they pulled back that idea. Did you guys get an ad? What was not of that? Of what was not what it... Wait, what? TikTok, Insta, Twitter, what's the difference? They just push ads and are rated stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, that every system, everything that has a human element to it is flawed, because humans will try to exploit the faults of it to their own benefit, to gain something. OF was not meant to be an adult platform, you know, for popcorn. They were not meant to be popcorn content, you know? The same with Patreon. Patreon had the same issue. They had tons of adult material, even though they didn't create Patreon to be an adult platform. But it's so profitable, it generates so much income for them that they cannot get rid of it. And now that you mention Instagram, it's really funny because I never use Instagram, okay? I never do. It's one of those apps that you have installed in your phone, but you never actually use. But a friend of mine asked me to go to her Instagram page and like a picture for her. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. When I went to Instagram and I pressed the magnifying glass to search, all the suggestions were filled with women promoting their OnlyFans. And I was like, what the hell is this? I only follow rock bands that I like, my friends and family. Why am I getting this stuff? It was so annoying. And Instagram, in theory, has rules against that kind of content, but they are not enforced. Now they can, but it will kill their app. Yeah, exactly. If they get rid of it, they will go broke. That's why they cannot. Financially, they cannot. Tumblr is still alive. To be honest, I argue it's healthier right now with less people, of course. I don't know, man. I log in like once a year. I spend my years carefully building my Insta feed and search bar. Well, it's alive, but it's not compared to the old version. I don't know, man. I don't even remember the last time I saw something on Tumblr or about Tumblr. It's been so long. I don't use Insta, I think it's horrible. But yeah, the thing is that whatever it is, if humans have a way to abuse it, they will. And that's why, even if TikTok was not meant to be a brain rot machine, has become a brain rot machine because it's the best way to get views, to get followers, to get ad revenue. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. So the issue is not the platform itself, it's the people that it's making the content to be the trash that it is. I tried with Twitter but I failed. Man, Twitter is hopeless. I wouldn't even try. Just unsee what you don't want to see and move on. The thing is that, for example, Twitter I use only to follow the news of Blue Archive and Blue Archive JP. It's a good way to keep up with the updates and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't use Twitter. It's a cesspool. Yeah, I just deleted Twitter yesterday. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. I think Reddit is decent. Oh man, I don't want to get into Reddit, but let me say only this. I don't like Reddit, and that's all I'm gonna say. I will burn you because you are an insect. Groveling dirt like the insect you are. And to accidentally see my post. Dude, Black Lockhart, now that you bring it up, dude, you gotta chill with the post. You have posted some stuff that is like, dude, come on. like some stuff that you post, like, you really need to chill, man. Otherwise I will need to unfollow you because it is just, some stuff is just a little too much. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, you know what I'm talking about. There are some posts that there is some stuff that you have wrote that is, it is more than edgy. You know what I mean, man. Reddit is the same, but easier to manage if you turn suggestions off. Man, Reddit is just something. Some of the man, which of them? Man, I cannot say it out loud. I would get a ban if I were to read your post, man. I saw one post of you dissing Mika and I muted you. Damn, I should check his tweets before deleting. I just said I don't like Mika. I mean, that's an issue. Yeah, that's unacceptable. Man, I'm not gonna go into that. Trust me, there is worse stuff than that, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from too. But no, Sol, you don't want to see the stuff, that stuff, trust me. You're better off without checking those tweets. The audacity to say that in front of Mika stands. True. True. We need... Maybe we can get a Mika mode for the next one. We are 3 members away from getting to the next emote. Maybe the next one could be a Mika mode. Yeah, I just use Reddit for game stuff and memes and art. I use Reddit to promote my stuff and sometimes to find information that can be useful, but some Reddits have like very interesting forums that can help you solve tech issues and other stuff and learn some stuff. I use it as a search engine sometimes, but I'm not an active Reddit user. Now you're speaking my language, maybe I can become a member soon. Oh, ooh. Well, that would be even more of a reason for me to get that Mika emote. Sorry, I was giving pats to my students. What did I miss? Not much, Sick Puppy. We are just talking about how stupid social media is and that we are getting a Mika emote if we get 3 more members. And if we get 6 more members, we can get a Haruka emote. Maybe. I don't know really. I know the next emote is behind the 3 more members threshold. I don't know when is the one after that. I'm guessing it's 1 every 3 members. But yeah. So the next one could be Mika. The threads of Reddit are insane. They have information on everything and very detailed. One at that, with all proofs, and people there use very complicated English words. For example, I have used Reddit to solve some software issues I've had in the past, or for some configuration issues. There was a lot of obvious stuff I learned through Reddit, but Reddit is... Okay. Sick Puppy, Alvin, Sol, you are one... You are like me, so don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. But Reddit is just an evolution of what we had back then with the forums. It's just a more... It's just a big forum with a better flow. But Reddit, when you go into tech and like informative stuff, it's just going back to the old forums. The forums we had in the old days, when we were teens. Never check VPN post in Reddit. I wonder what kind of Haruka expression could be the sticker. The power of words is impeccable. Wait, what did I miss? Reddit for me is a cesspool, bottom pit of the internet. I agree with you, Alvin. Oh yeah, I use Reddit for tech stuff as well. Yeah, I miss those forums. Most people were really nice and helpful. Exactly. That's why I said when you go like into tech Reddit stuff, there is a lot of old heads like me, you, Sol, that were part of those interesting forums and were helpful people, and they are just using what's available now, that is Reddit. But yeah, I like the forums. I would love to have forums back. What is this? The user cloaks itself with flame and attacks. Ooh, this gives me speed. I want this. Forget, of course. Oh, buy quick attack. Yes, we are forgetting quick attack. She has very interesting personality, but which one? That's a good question. Which Haruka expression could be a good emote? We should ask the expert, Sick Puppy, which Haruka expression could be the best for an emote. By the way, Sherlock, do you know the difference between a special and normal attack stat? What do you mean? Oh, in Pokemon? Yeah. So a special is for example, electric, psychic, and all those those kind of attacks, and an attack is for physical stuff like headbutt, fighting, ground, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I know the difference. Oh man, I need to rewatch that tutorial on how to install this magnetic contactor by the great Pinoy technician. Ooh. Yes, but you don't have to wait for hours for an answer now. People insta-answer stuffs on Reddit unless it's one with very low numbers. Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, and some Pokemons have higher special attacks than normal attacks, so yeah. No, I understand that part of Pokemon. I just don't know all the Pokemons and all the typings, and I have very bad memories for like what is strong against what. But I know how the stats work in Pokemon. That's one thing I know. Attack and special used to work like that. It's not base type anymore. I think now it's based on if it's physical or not. But I'm not an expert on that, so I don't know. I could be lying if I said I knew. It is Tagalog, send help. Oh man. Okay, if you know that, you'll be golden. Yes, I know how stats work. For example, Hyper Beam is a special attack, Tackle is physical. Yeah. I guessed that much, yes. Hyper Beam is a special these days? Yeah, apparently it is now. Pinoy. Oh yeah. The Indian tutorial videos, man. Was always special? Damn. I'm with Murati on this one. I don't remember Hyper Beam being always a special attack. But if you guys say so, I believe you. It sounds weird though, considering that normal Pokemons usually use attack and not special attack, but it's a beam, not a physical attack. But it's normal type. Yeah, so in the past, considering it's normal, it should have been attack, not a special, right? For electrician, yeah, because I tried one tutorial from the Indian guy and it does not work. You can never trust the Indian tutorials. Hyper Beam was normal back then. Yeah, it was physical. Yeah. Yeah, no, but Mika, we're talking about like old Pokemon, like Gen 1, Gen 2. So, back when me and company were young, apparently they made it special and gave it Giga Impact to physical. Oh, I see. In Gen 4 they split physical. Oh, okay. I see. I'm learning a lot. Sherlock, check the Discord. Let's see. Ooh, nice. I saw the board that Alvin is working on. I don't know if I can get that facial expression for the emote though. Because that belongs to an artist. I would need to use something that is official in the game. Because using material from another person without asking, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. If you can tell me who drew that, I could contact them and ask for permission. Tell them, look, I make no money, but can I use this for an emote? What am I even doing? I made this quite some time ago. And yeah, man, being tidy with your electronics from the beginning is always the best way, man. Mika has pretty simple emote expression. XD, yes, you nailed it in the head, man. You hit the nail in the head. If I make a Mika emote, it will be XD, 100%. It has to be XD. Like, is there any other option for Mika? You gotta innovate. I'm open for suggestions, but I love this face. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I knew you guys would like that Yukari emote. It took a long time to actually get it properly centered, but it was worth the effort. It looks so funny. I love it. I truly love that emote, and I'm glad you guys do too. This is peak expressions? Yeah, man. And if it weren't because... Where is it? Yeah, if it weren't because of the hue on this emote, it's just too orange, I could have used that one too. Haruka Cell 2D face expression is cute. Doesn't look like the one you shared. It's an on and off control for an electric motor in my noodle pressing machine. Oh, I see. I don't know enough about electronics to help you with this one. I have some basic knowledge, but I don't feel like I can... I like this one a lot. I'm glad, guys. This one is sus. Yeah, that one, guys. The Wappy Sakurako is for the sus moments. You know what I mean. For example, when we visit Onechan tomorrow in Code Vein, I want to see a lot of Sakurakos. And when we fall off a cliff, I want to see a lot of Rios, guys. I think the 3 new emotes are great. I really love them. You got it? Nice. I'm glad to see you guys are using the emotes. Now that this horse has flame charge, it can fight. Sakura says no loot allowed, in quite frankly in a pretty lewd expression. No, so that facial expression is from a short where she was trying to have a better profile picture for her Momotalk, and the good old Hanako came to the rescue and made her pose like that and took the picture. So that's the picture that Hanako suggested for her. Average Trinity Noon? Yeah, man. Dude, I will always say that Hinata has one of the most controversial Momotalks. I think Hinata, probably everyone thinks that she actually did it with Sensei. Link me that comic. Why? How is it? Every other non thinks that Hinata and Sensei had fun in the back room. Had a lot of fun in the back room. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe too much fun. I'm gonna send something on the Discord for you guys. Let me see. Livestream assets. There it is. That's the comic in question, guys. Have you read the Wakamo Summer Momotalk? Oh yeah, those are quite something too. But Sherlock, the Pajama event, set a new bar for Yuka. Yeah, that's also true. I miss Moe. Wakamo comes to Shale main door in summer outfit and people assume Sensei made her wear that and call her to Shale for reasons, yeah. JFIF is an online image format. You can click it and it will open in the web browser. It's just how the image was downloaded when I saved it. It's just an image format. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I would never send you anything that could harm your computers or anything. I'm not that stupid. Especially doing it live on a stream, like sending you a virus, guys. That would be pretty dumb. Like, I could be broadcasting my stupidity if I did something like that. Can I have Bitoki eating chips for or slacking off? Lazy moment. My PC just got Ultron virus. GG. Yeah, guys. Now. Understandable. Have a great day. Yeah. Now, guys, I have access to all of your bank accounts, so we can all be broke together. No, obviously no, guys. Also, to be fair, for as tech savvy as I am, I'm not that tech savvy. I would probably infect my computer first before I could actually infect someone. I'm tech savvy enough to not get infected, but I'm not tech savvy enough to infect someone. I got one shot. Holy PJ Noah is straightforward. Yeah. Yeah. There are so many sauce dialogues, man. If you'd have all of our bank accounts, I'd hope one of us would have money, at least one, all together maybe. My currency equals to nothing to your currency, man. Please, lol. That's why I said we can all be broke together. I don't know, maybe one of you is secretly rich. Maybe one of you is secretly rich and is waiting for the moment to show off. But Koyuki thought she won with that one. Yeah. I think Lick is kind of a bad move. Oh, but it can paralyze. But the chance is not that great, right? Maybe John? Yeah, let's get rid of Yon. You need Lick? I got rid of Yon. It's fine. Lick is terrible. Publicity. I am publicly poor. If I was rich, I would have paid someone to wire this control unit of me. Yeah, true. No way you did that, man. Oh man, okay. Dude, okay, it's... Oh shit, no. Man. It's the end of the stream. We will fix it next week, okay? Let's fix it next week because it's been 2 hours. Next week we can fix it. Just remind me to not save over slot 1 and 2. Guys, John is great. Sherlock went back in time. Yeah, I'm a time traveler. But next week we will travel back in time to fix it, okay? Guys, it's been 2 hours. It's been very fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys, to play more Code Vein. Tomorrow is Code Vein. We are hopefully ending with the ice place. We are visiting Onechan, obviously. We have to visit her, and we're finishing with the ice zone, and hopefully starting the next one. Guys, thanks everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Good luck not burning your house, mate. Good luck.